All right, good afternoon. This is Rashida Roberts here with Target Financial, and you are entering the cash flow combo. All right, look, today it's been a while since I've been live, so wanted to come to you all. I've been promoting the Reignite Your Finances Summit. All right, good afternoon. This is Rashida Roberts here with Target Financial. Cash flow. We got some feedback going on there, but wanted to come live today. It's been a couple of days since the summit, and telling you all, if you did not come to the Reignite Your Finances Summit, it was fire. So I am happy and excited to say we have great accolades. We gave away some cash and lots of great gifts. I know we're just going to get some better testimonies on down the line with the actual implementation of what people did through that workshop. So I was excited. I'm always excited. So we only gave away a little cash, but hopefully one day we can give away more cash where we can actually change somebody's like whole trajectory, right? So anyway, today I wanted to talk to you all about um how to stop leaving money on the table. And it's really, simple. I think it's simple. Some of you probably already know about this, but I know not everybody knows how to tap into what they already have, because a lot of us think that we need more money. And so I'm just going to give you a tip. Some of you already know this. I know we have a lot of financial gurus in the group. And so it's going to be quick. It's not even that long. So if you could stay with me, stay with me. All right. But first, I got to go with today's rant. Today's rant of the day. Stop putting your worth in the creditor's hand. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because I was listening to Tony Evans this morning. He's a pastor or a preacher out in near Dallas, Texas. And so I listened to him like every morning. And so he was talking about something that leaned towards how people actually put their worth in the hands of creditor, because we're always so worried about credit this, credit that. And I totally agree with that, because I will see, I've been in, several different groups, and I will see people, they get a house, and then the first, like one of the very things that they're actually excited for is to have an unsecured credit card. Like that is the pinnacle of a lot of people's, I guess, satisfaction, or, one of their, goals. And we have got to get out of this little nickel and dime and credit and stop putting credit. Like credit is the only thing out there. Like, what does God say? Like, you could do anything. Seriously, if people out here getting cars and departments and all this kind of stuff without credit, come on now. Yes, credit is attached to a lot of things, but we definitely don't want to attach it to our worth. I should not see, oh, I got, you got a house, but the most exciting part of the whole post is, oh, but I was able to get a unsecured credit card for the very first time in my life. Like we have got to stop attaching our worthiness to creditors. And I'm sorry, we just got to. Anyway, so that's the rant of the day. You're higher than that, you're more than that. Your credit score, yes, it's needed, but it definitely doesn't tell you your worth. So I know a lot of people, will feel down because they can't, all because you can't get certain credit or whatever it is. Look, just make a plan, attack. That's easy. Like there are steps to go ahead and get that handled, but it never should be attached to your worth or who you are and all of that. All right, that's the rant of the day. All right, anyway, moving forward, I am going to share my screen. Actually, I got to find my little PowerPoint that I made. I'm going to share my screen and just talk about, stop leaving money on the table. And I haven't done this. I have not done this presentation in a while. So let's see if we still got it. All right. It's been probably about a year, but it's a simple strategy that I learned several years ago. And you would think that I would have known this strategy, being that I feel I'm well educated, but a lot of times we have, we get educated, we know a lot of things, but we don't know I mean, we don't know everything, but I know people who have been in business school, graduated business school, and still don't have some of the basic criteria or the basic things that it is to actually be a full functioning, well abiding consumer out here. And so I just find it appalling of what we did not learn. And so, yep. All right. I hope this will share with you all properly. So I am going to, let's see if this will do right. All right. Yep. There we go. All right. So again, this is Rashida Roberts with the Cash Flow Convo. And you can go to www.thecashflowconvo.com, brought to you by Target Financial. All right. So we need to stop leaving money on the table. And so the biggest thing that I always talk about leaving money on the table is a lot of times it's already in our pockets. Sometimes we think we need more money, but a lot of times we just need more money management. And one of the things that we can do is already tap into, if you're an employee, you can go ahead and tap into your W-2. Okay. Your W-2 is the form that you fill out in the very beginning of your job. Most people have been on their jobs 10, 15 years and they've never changed it. Even though the IRS says that you need to change this form anytime there's a significant difference in, you have some type of life-changing event happen. That could be getting children, that could be getting getting married, getting divorced, or if the laws change. How many of you guys are keeping up with the laws? Like, seriously, who's keeping up with the laws, the tax laws that are implemented? There are so many that happened, man, last year, so many different things. Like, even for small business owners this year, did you know 100% of your restaurant bills are deductible? 100%, not the percentage that it used to be, but this year it's 100%. So, like, if you're not keeping up with the tax laws, why are you always trying to do your taxes by yourself? And different things like that. Why don't you hire an expert? All right, but that's another conversation. But anyway, so to stop leaving money on the table, a lot of times we could just get back the money that we already have coming to us in our pockets, and that's easily can be found in your W-2. Okay. What does your W-2 do? Your W-2, I should have put a form in here, but a W-2, am I saying it right? Am I saying it right? My W-2 or my W-4? Oh, Lord. Look, I'm over here. I got to look at my own presentation. I told y'all I haven't done this in a while. So anyway, so yes, your W-4, my correction, my bad. I'm sorry. Yes, your W-4. Yes, we still fill out our W-2. But you have to use this form, and look, let me go on over so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. W-4 2021. I'm gonna just Google irs.gov. Here's the form for 2021. Okay, this is the W-4 form. All right, most of us have not read through it all of the way. A lot of us have been apt to just put 0 or 1 or however many dependents we have, because what do we say? Oh, we don't want to mess with the IRS. We don't want to get in trouble, blah, 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 all of that. All right. But this is the form that actually controls how much of your taxes come out of your paycheck. And a lot of us, if we looked at our paychecks, could possibly be using this money to actually get ourselves out of debt. Okay. Why let the IRS hold your money all year long and then get back a lump sum? Wait, hold on. Not the full lump sum. Okay. You're going to get a percentage of that back, right? And you're going to get back as much as, or I would say, depending on how good your tax professional is. Okay. If that's you, okay, hopefully you're keeping up with the tax laws and knowing what you can deduct. Okay. So either it's you or, your tax, I would say tax attorney, but your tax professional. Okay. But we can no longer put a 0 on 1 or a 1 here. And actually you have to put a number, and a way that you can do this is if you go to the IRS withholding estimator. They actually have an estimator that will show you exactly exactly how much you're overpaying in taxes. Okay, the IRS says that most people overpay in taxes. You overpay. Even the IRS says this. So if we're overpaying, who's not overpaying? I can tell you who's not overpaying in their taxes. And those are the big corporations and the wealthy, because that's one of their first strategies is to minimize their taxes. And therefore, that's why we say stop leaving money on the table. So if we kind of look at this little scenario here, um, this shows, two different people. All right. If they have $500 a month coming out of their taxes, okay, $500 a month coming out of your taxes is about 6,000 a year. Some of you guys might take, some of you may, get paid twice. So you might have like 250 being taken out of each paycheck, right? But again, that's going to total up to $6,000 a year. Well, if you were to, 6,000 times 15 years, it's $90,000. Where did that money go? If it was 30 years, 6,000 a year for 30 years is $180,000. What could we possibly do with this money? Okay, but what actually what actually happens with this money? Okay, so this is your yearly tax refund, and that's if you get all of it back. That's if you get all of it back. You should look at your year-end paychecks, pay stubs, and see how much you actually paid into taxes, and see how much, what does that add up to what you actually get back. Okay, everybody's situation is different. Anyway, moving forward. So the individual gets a refund each year and does not adjust their W-4 holdings. Well, when we get refunds, we don't adjust our W-4 holdings. We're not getting the money that, is due to us up front. We're letting somebody else hold it, and then we're going to get our money. Well, I guess you trust the government more than you trust yourself with your money. Okay. But a lot of people, they actually say that 500 extra dollars would keep most people out of debt. Most people just need about $500 to keep off the little rat race wheel that a lot of people are on. And so if you were just to get $500, then you wouldn't have to get that credit card, or you probably wouldn't have to ask Auntie Joyce, or, Auntie Gwen, or Auntie whoever, Pookie and them. You wouldn't have to ask them for some money, or, always borrowing, right? Or you wouldn't have to go put in that payday loan, or you wouldn't have to go put in a title loan, or whatever it is. You would probably just think about what could $500, I wouldn't even say extra dollars. Well, yeah, extra dollars, because you're not getting it right now. What could $500 do for you? What could it do if you were to get extra $500 a month? All right. So, but what do most people do with the tax refund? Where does that money go? Where did yours go this year? It's different. It's a little different than this year, but I say it's a little different, because we had the pandemic. But the pandemic really, what it did was expose our habits that we already have. It exposed them in the worst possible way, but it did expose them. So it exposed whether we had good money management habits. There are people, who aren't, and still aren't, I would say, concerned, or they weren't panicking, right? Because they had their emergency funds, they had everything in place. They prepare for times such as this, right? But most of us, I put us in there. But a lot of times, the marginalized, we go out, get shoes, outfits, TVs. Now we're eating out, new car, jewelry, hair. We spend lots of money on our hair. Look, this is my free do. This is my free do. All of these are depreciating assets. Depreciating. That means they are not going to give you a return on your money, and might as well just throw it out of the window. Just throw it out the window. Okay. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're throwing your money away. Your money should be working for you, because your money is a tool. Think of it like a hammer. Think of it like a jack, whatever it is. It's meant to get the job done, whatever, to fuel your dreams, to fuel, certain things. All right. If it's only fueling one part of your life, and that's, based on feelings, how you, feeling good and all of that, then it's not doing the job that it should be doing. Okay. We got to stop spending emotionally. All right. So we could do way better with our money, right? What if we took that money? Okay. What if we took that money and actually invested it in some appreciating assets? Okay. So if you were to get $500, if you were to take those same $500 and actually correct your W-4, okay, so that you actually get that money back, then and then you put it in an investment vehicle. Okay, let's say it earned 8%. Okay, there are investment vehicles that are much larger than that, but let's just say this is one. So at 15 years, what would that yield? That would yield you, okay, remember this is compound interest, which Albert Einstein said, what, the eighth wonder of the world? I think it's the eighth wonder of the world. I can't remember quotes very well. But anyway, at 15 years, that would give you $173,000. Okay. 30 years, $745,000. Okay. If this was steadily put in an investment vehicle. All right. Now, some of us have worked 15 years of our life already, and let me go back to this one, right? Where is that $90,000? Like, where is that tax money? Where did it go? So that's why we gotta start thinking about where we're putting our money. Okay. Now, this is the individual gets his or her money throughout the year and invest it. All right. And now the money is earning more money without extra work. So taxable income is lower and it's going to pay you less. I'm sorry, taxable income is lower and you'll pay less in taxes or zero taxes, possibly getting funded from the IRS. Okay. Now that depends on how how everything is set up, but in, what vehicles that you put it in. So it depends. Okay. Where you put your particular items. And I don't have everything on here. So where does this money go if you're invested? That could be 401ks. Now, if you're getting an employee match, like if your employer is matching you 6%, don't leave that money on the table, match it so you can get the free money. Okay. Well, it's not really free. You got to work, you got to deal with certain stuff. You can get that money and you can actually, they'll put money on top of what you invest. Right. And those are a little bit safer, but remember 401ks, it's a lot. All right. And I'll have to say this. I am not a financial advisor. So any advice that you take and that you do is on your own accord and not, I'm here for entertainment purposes only, but I try to give you good financial advice, all right, to the best of my knowledge and ability, but I will not be responsible for anything or held responsible for anything that you do. All right, anyway, moving forward. So you got 401ks, you got IRAs, all right? Now, business owners, oh my gosh, IRAs on the consumer side, you can only put in so much. IRAs on the business owner side, whoa, there's a percentage that you can put in based on your profits. So that can yield way higher than the little bit that you can put in as an employee. Your business is your best asset. I promise you, y'all need to get a business. All right, anyway, but you can put that in IRAs. You can put that in ETFs. You can put it in high yield savings, which that's not going to earn you 8%. Because I don't know any high yield savings account that earns you 8%. But, it can go somewhere else. Okay. Bonds, stocks. Okay. Depending on what your portfolio looks like, pre-IPOs, blue chip stocks, all kind of different things you can invest in. Real estate. I didn't put real estate on there, but that is my next jump is real estate. Okay. And so you can invest in appreciating assets. And that's what we need to be doing. Okay. Your car depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot, which is why I don't really care about, having the newest and the, baddest car out there. I get a car, and I've always been like that. Like, I've always been like that. It just, I don't know. I don't like having a car note. I hate it. So I will pay a year's worth of car note to fix my car than to go out and get a new car. So I'm simple, frugal, whatever. But hey, Anyway, moving forward. All right. So that was, I think I probably went fast, but just want you to think, which option will you choose? Which option are you going to choose? Ugh. Are you going to stop leaving money on the table, or are you going to continue to leave money on the table? So we can either correct our W-4s, okay? Or, I mean, this is just one way, okay? Because I know there's probably some money in your in your spending that you could actually take and put towards there. Because I reevaluated, like what was I spending on eating out? Just my eating out money could fund some investment. What about you? So this is really looking at the W-4, but there are other strategies and other ways that you can actually find money that you already have coming to you. But we got to be a little bit more diligent and, start being more responsible, more fiscal about our money, and start, how else are we going to get to generational wealth? How else are we going to get to, the different things that we say that we want? We can't be all talk. We're going to have to get in there. Okay. Now, who can help you with adjusting your W-4? Now, you can try to do it yourself, but okay, if that is not, your strength or anything like that, then, get a tax professional. That's what they're there for. Use them. Okay. I'm pretty sure they would charge you very little, or even if you have a good one, probably even nothing to help you adjust your W-4. All right. But you can also use the IRS tax withholder. It actually tells you what you need, why you should use this. It's step by step. Now, it's supposed to be easy. And I'll let you guys decide if it's easy. It's going to tell you need a couple of things. It says gather your most recent pay statement. So you're going to need your pay stubs, and you need about 2 cycles of your pay stubs. So they need that. Gather any information for your sources of income, and then have your most recent income tax return handy. Okay. So those are some of the things that you need in order to do the estimator. But what I love about the estimator is that at the end, after you fill out all of the information, it's going to show you a nice And after you fill out all of the information, it's going to show you a nice diagram that says how much you'll get back next year. And it will say, this is how much you're overpaying. Like, y'all need to, like, that word should be so, it should be like poison ivy to you. You don't want it, right? Like, overpay. I definitely don't want to overpay. And so that's what we have got to get, streamline where our money goes. All right. And I mean, if you agree with where your money is going, you're giving your money that goes out to the government is being loaned out to other people. You are sending other people's kids to college. People are making money off of your money because you refuse to get your money. Imagine if we all were responsible with our money and we didn't give the government more than what they should have. They get just enough, right? So now if you're a business owner, even here, if you have a job and you're a business owner, oh my gosh, there's so many different deductions that could help you. And instead of paying taxes, you might even get a refund like Amazon did in 2018. They paid $0 in federal taxes. But how much did they get back? You would think because they paid $0 in federal taxes, probably wouldn't get back anything. But actually, Amazon got $179 million in a not refunded, I say rebate. Okay. It got funded from the IRS, from the government. Who paid that money to them? You did. Your tax dollars went to them. They paid no federal taxes. Now, how does that work? Get you a business and a good tax professional. Anyway, moving forward, that is all that I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But this is Rashida Roberts here with the Cash Flow Combo. Always talking about crucial conversations and just trying to make it easy, plain on, how we should crush our debt and, just live a better financial lifestyle. All right. I have a book coming out. If you guys want to go grab it. We also have a boot camp coming up. I cannot wait for the boot camp to come up. I am going to, I can pull it up really quick. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. www.thecashflow. Wait, where's boot camp? Yep, we got a boot camp coming up. Here it is. All right, so what's going to be in our boot camp? It's going to be starting soon. But here it is. We're like, why are you showing the price? But anyway, so week 1, we're going to talk about the foundation and mindset, increasing your cash flow. Mindset mostly, okay? Increasing your cash flow. Week 2, minimizing your taxes. You just got the tea on it. Like, you just got the tea on it. Now, if you come, then we'll actually help you because we'll have a tax professional there to help you. All right, anyway, week 3, ways to increase your cash flow. Week 4, tackling debt. Week 5, emergency funds. That should say FUNDS, but hey, we can have fun with the emergency fund and budget 101, okay? Because your emergency fund should be part of your budget. And then week 6, we want to work on those budgets, okay? Because I always say you are too grown out here to not have a budget. And then week 7 is going to be bonus. We're going to base it off of the people in the group, okay? So this is a group 7-week boot camp to reignite your finances, and it's going to be our beta course. So if you want to get in there, want to learn how to build a ladder to success with your money, get on in here. I was talking about this earlier. We just had our Reignite Your Finances Summit last weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was a grueling process, but it was great. It was great. I mean, we heard from tax professional, insurance professionals, how to build generational wealth, eliminate debt, have a tax-free retirement, real estate investing. Love it. I can't wait to do real estate investing. What else did we hear about? Oh, we learned about how to use our gifts that we already possess. Tasha Singleton. Um, oh my gosh, so many great hits. But if you're interested, starting May 15th, okay, click. Well, actually, I will have to put the link in the description because I didn't do that. But you'll click here and you'll just fill out the form. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, so yep, there's the boot camp. You'll put your information in, and boom, we will contact you and see what your thoughts are. All right. I'm going to stop sharing here. Let's see. Stop sharing. There we are. All righty, y'all. So I want to thank you guys for chiming in. And I want to play my outro song here. It's been a while navigating. I'm new to using Zoom here. But let's see. You guys are going to get it because I like my fire beat that my all right. Where are you? Oh, all right. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. I'm pretty sociable, I guess I would say. I answer questions. Sometimes I miss them, but feel free to contact me with any questions. If you agree, disagree, I have a friend who says, well, not a friend, but well, he's my friend, but also realtor, and he always says that why if people correct their W-4 and they get more money, they're just going to abuse the money that they actually have, and then they wouldn't get that lump sum. Well, that's why you always have to start with your mindset. If you don't change your mindset, then you definitely are not going to be able to use this strategy, because you're just going to do the same thing that you're already doing, which is mess over mess over what you already get, the money that you have coming in. All right, so we want to make sure that we're being responsible with our money and that we utilize it to the fullest ability. No one's coming to save you. Don't wait on the government to save you. Don't wait on the government to use your dollars appropriate. Because I asked, what government is actually, can you name one non-corrupt government? Name one. Okay, govern your household, govern your dollars, and let that fuel you. Because no matter who's sitting in the White House, you have a responsibility to yourself. You have a responsibility to your family. You have a responsibility to do your due diligence and leave generational wealth for your family. Okay, because I'm Christian oriented. The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. What are you going to do? This is Rashida Roberts with the Cash Flow Combo. I'm wishing you all peace and blessings to you all. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening and enjoy.